And Times Now has accessed exclusive details on One Nation, One Election roadmap. We are getting to know that the Law Commission report is ready and the panel is likely to submit its report to the Law Ministry very, very soon. Sources are telling Times Now that the panel has accepted most of the suggestions. Times Now has accessed details of the Law Commission's report on One Nation, One Poll. What we are also getting to know that the panel is favouring the rollout of a One Nation, One Poll from the year 2029. Legal editor Harish is joining us live on the broadcast as he gets us the details of the report that is currently ready. Harish, lot of speculation around this report, and we're accessing exclusive details on the fact that the report is likely to be submitted to the Law Ministry. Most of the recommendations of the panel have been accepted. What more do we know?
Yes, that's right. As per my sources in the Law Commission, the One Nation, One Poll report is ready and will be submitted to the Law Ministry anytime soon, maybe tomorrow or day after. In fact, according to sources, the COVID panel, which was formed by the government, has accepted most of the law panel's suggestions. And in fact, Times Now has accessed details of Law Commission report. In fact, the law panel has favoured the rollout of One Nation, One Poll from 2029 and have suggested several amendments to the Constitution and also the Representation of People's Act. In fact, it proposes addition of one chapter in the Constitution. Remember, chapter 15 of the Constitution talks about holding of elections. It suggests, it proposes addition of one chapter called the simultaneous poll, that is One Nation, One Poll, and it will have chapters like simultaneous elections, sustainability of simultaneous elections, and also a common it will have a common electoral role. This is what my sources say, and also talks about advancing postponing of state poll suggested to synchronize with 2029 Lok Sabha polls. In fact, it says since a lot of groundwork is required, which will be difficult to implement in 2024.
Right.
And it talks about the Law Commission also says One Nation, One Poll will save public money, lessen the burden on the administrative setup and security forces, ensure better implementation of government policies, ensure administrative machinery is engaged in development activities rather than electioneering. Remember, as far as the framework for implementation of synchronization of election is concerned, the Law Commission, according to sources, proposes that wherever the tenure of the assembly election is complete before the Lok Sabha election 2029, the assembly session will be extended. There will be constitutional amendment with regard to that, and wherever the state assembly elections are due immediately after Lok Sabha elections, they can be held with Lok Sabha elections if the states voluntarily dissolve their assembly earlier.
All right.
So as per the Law Commission report, they aim to synchronize Lok Sabha elections, state assembly polls and Panchayat polls, and also
Harish, what we are understanding is that multiple suggestions have been made by this panel led by Ramnath Kovind. Most of which they suggest safeguards if there is a case of synchronized polls from 2029. Thank you, Harish, for getting us all those details. But as Harish is getting us these exclusive details, the report on One Nation, One Poll is ready and will be submitted to the Law Ministry as early as tomorrow or day after.